Welcome back. It's been another busy day. I don't know if it was productive or not. I'm wore out. It was like 3 steps forward, 10 steps backwards kind of day. As you can see, full of body sanding, body dust. I'll come over here and show you what I got going. I was working on this, and as you can see, the paint, another can of paint that sprayed out really dry. Even though I shook it up really good, it came out brown there, and then I realized I missed a spot sanding the spot filler. Now I gotta take that back down. And to do that, put the radiator in after I forgot to leave it out so I could paint that cross member and clean it. Changed out the upper radiator hose with this. Was gonna do the bottom one, but that won't work with that outlet. That outlet is way too big. Doing the heater hose. Got my new valve in and stuff. I was working on doing the other heater hose, but down under here, let me turn this light on. Down under there, because of that rib in the panel here, oops, sorry, right there, I don't have clearance to get on there and make this cover fit. So my options is take the fender well out and go, oh man, that light's bright. Take the inner fender well out, put it in there, and then put the inner fender well back in. What else? As you noticed, I did clean the paint off the upper radiator tank. I don't remember if that was in my last video. What else? So yeah, that's everything I've been fighting with today. Of course, it was hot in the shop. It was 94 in here today. And I haven't gotten me a fan, except for this old fan from the house, which helps. What else? Yeah. This, I was trying to get, where'd it go? I made the mistake thinking I could make this piece of the old radiator hose work with this inside it, like so. I could do that, but the problem is this then won't fit over it. So I don't know, kind of discouraged. And since I cut that off, now that bottom radiator hose is too short to fit. So yeah, I came out here. I'm just gonna finish my dinner. Gonna have a cigarette. Gonna chill out for a bit. Can't do anything with that radiator cover until the paint gets good and dried, so it should be tomorrow. Learned a lesson with that spot filler. Let's see, glazing putty. It's a 2-part system. And it does not take very much of this hardener with that. And it sets up really quick. For some reason, it's discoloring the aluminum on there. Don't know why. Don't care. But anyhow, I need to get out back and start laying out for the new rear deck I was going to build on the back of the house. But since today is my birthday, I think I'm just going to hold off on that. Figure out some way to make some shade so I can do that job. Once I get this bottom heater hose hooked up and stuff. Might actually just wait and do that all tomorrow. Kind of tired. Feet are on fire. But yeah. Alright. I'm going to end this here for today. And see what happens tomorrow. I should film it. I forgot I didn't even think of it today. So, alright. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Yeah. That right there is all the antifreeze that came out of the radiator. Don't pay attention to the moths and the dirt, because that's what has came into it while it's been sitting here. I need to find a place to get rid of that. But yeah, that's maybe 1.25 gallons is all that was in the radiator. So it's a good thing my brother-in-law didn't drive it very far the last time he drove it. I hate to see him had seized up the motor. So, alright. I'm out for today. We'll play catch up tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a better day and more progress. So we'll talk to you then. Okay. It's Saturday. I got a late start today. I didn't come out here till I think 1 o'clock, 1:30. Just hadn't been motivated yesterday or today. But anyways, I got some stuff done. I'll turn the phone around and show you what I got done. Yeah, here we go. The radiator's cover, I had to completely sand it down, redo it, repaint it. But it's done, it's on. Hopefully that's the last time it comes off and back on. This fender well over here is back in. I end up having to completely repaint it. And my dirty paw prints are on it here and back there. Battery box is back in. Battery. Got my starter solenoid made. My wires going to it anchored. I just got to cut the wires to length. I made me a heater hose clamp to hold them in place so they didn't rub and everything. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be repainted again. I'm not liking this paint. Even as letting it sit for a long period of time and it dries, you get any dirt on it, it just does not want to come off, even washing it off. Oh, but yeah, I think it turned out kind of nice. This side here, though, there, was touching. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm happy with it for what it is and stuff. For something that I just thought of top spur of the moment off the top of my head. Yeah, I can move on the fenders. This hinge I determined is low. I'm going to have to loosen it up and kick it up. Just standing back here, you can see it slopes down. And I had the level on it when I put it in, but I don't know what happened that it dropped. So I'm probably going to have to put a shim under this bottom side here to kick it up. Didn't have one to begin with, but now I got to go back in, repaint the underside of this side, because I had to sand it down and get some of the runs out. One thing I wasn't happy about is that heater hose. Let me move this wire. How that heater hose was rubbing. I clearanced it and stuff, so it's not rubbing anymore. I think that gives it a nice contrast against the black and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day. I need a shower. I am so sweaty. Got into, 98 degrees in the shop today. And it was only 96 outside. But yeah, next step is rust repairs on the front fenders. And then I can get them hung, get them aligned, go from there. Ugh, sit down, my back is killing me. Sorry, trying to get situated. I never in my life thought this was going to be this big a pain in the butt. I think a lot of it's because I picked the wrong color, going with that cream. Looks good, but man, if you get a little dirty on your hands and you accidentally touch that, it stains it. So, yeah, on the driver's fender, inner fender well, I got to put a couple holes in there to put my wire anchors in, so they're not bouncing around, and then figure out how where I'm gonna anchor the emergency brake cable. I think I messed up when I put the column in. I think the emergency brake cable was supposed to go above the column so it had room to loop out and not ride on the fender well. So I might have to crawl under the truck and undo that and feed it back through. But yeah, I'm getting tired of working on the front of this truck. About had it, enough of it. What else? I got to get back on doing the transmission cover and making that, finish that part up, get it mounted. Then I can finish putting the insulation and sound deadener down and stuff before I accidentally hit that grinder. I can finish painting the front frame horns now, and then I can get the bumper mounted on there, get that done, be done with it. That's, like I said, the fenders, rust repair on them, make sure my height is correct from side to side where I had to cut it for the bumper clearance when I tuck the bumper, and figure out how I'm going to work the valance and go from there. Yeah, it's amazing how these snowball. All this because I started doing the cab corner rust repairs and body mounts, and tucking the bumper, customizing the grill, and the idea of making a custom shifter. Yeah, it's snowballed. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay focused and finish one section at a time, because I'm so ready to move on to the back. Get that bed floor done. Move the cross members so I can get the gas tank mounted. Then I got to make gas lines. What else? I got to look at the sending unit on the gas tank. It's a Mustang gas tank. And I think once I'm done with all that, it's back inside, finish doing the body work on the dash. Still haven't decided where I'm putting my switches. I screwed up and I welded the hole shut for my manual choke cable. So I have to pop a new hole in the firewall for that. I'd like to switch it over to electric choke, then I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I think that's about where I'm at. I think I'm caught up, or caught you guys up. Thought I heard somebody talking. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, the two parts of it, and get it ready for my Sunday video. It's gonna be a short one this week, probably less than 30 minutes. But yeah, it's time to cool off. I'm ready for some dinner and some coffee. I have an electrician coming tomorrow, give me an estimate to hook my electrical panel up to and replacing the metered box on the pole and stuff. So fingers crossed, maybe he'll be willing to do a little bartering, because I've got a lot of extra fittings, cable. So we'll see. Wish me luck on that. Need to clean this garage out again. All these weeds blowing in here. I'm so tired of it. But anyways, that's not important. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video and sign off for now. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. I'm actually thinking of closing down my YouTube channel. I don't have many viewers on it, and I really don't get any comments, and people don't really discuss what I'm doing, so I'm still in the thinking about it. I haven't made a final decision if I will. I post everything I post on here on YouTube. I post on my Mr. B's garage page on Facebook, and I have almost 1,400 followers there. And so I don't know. I just feel that the YouTube page is going nowhere, and for the amount of effort it takes to make the videos, edit them, upload them, that's just not worth it anymore for the little bit of interaction I'm receiving. So I'll keep you updated if I decide to do that or not, but I know I'm rambling on, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video for now. Y'all stay safe out there. Have a good rest of your weekend, a good week next week, and be blessed. I'm out.